What is next for Nassourdine Imavov? Well, after beating Caio Borralho, what is next from? We should go on to fight the loser of Anthony Hernandez versus Rainier the Ritter. Now, let's say Anthony Hernandez loses to Rainier the Ritter and he goes on to fight Nassourdine Imavov. Well, I got Anthony Hernandez winning this fight, but it's going to be a great fight since both are great strikers. But Anthony Hernandez is a way better wrestler and grappler. I can see Anthony Hernandez outworking Nassourdine Imavov on the feet, dominating on the ground, and taking it by decision. The only way Nassourdine wins this fight is if he catches Anthony and knocks him out, which is very possible since Nassourdine has a ton of power. Now, let's say Rainier the Ritter loses to Anthony Hernandez and he goes on to fight Nassourdine Imavov. Well, I got Rainier the Ritter beating Nassourdine for the same reason I got Anthony Hernandez beating Nassourdine Imavov. I can see Rainier the Ritter dominating Nassourdine Imavov on the ground and up against the cage and taking it by decision. The only way Nassourdine wins this fight is if he catches Rainier the Ritter and knocks him out, which is very possible since Rainier has a glass jaw and Nassourdine has a ton of power.
Now let's talk about this fight because I predicted it. I knew Caio Borralho was going to get exposed. He had a lot of hype, but I knew his lack of experience at the highest level compared to Nassourdine Imavov was going to make a big difference. Not to mention that Nassourdine showed to be the much more skilled fighter as he was on the front foot for the majority of the fight. He was in Caio Borralho's face just waiting for Caio Borralho to make a move, and he managed to defend all of Caio Borralho's takedowns. And when watching this fight, I knew by round 3, since Caio Borralho was struggling to get things going, I knew things weren't going to change and go his way. And what's crazy is at the end of round 4, even Caio Borralho's team told him that he was down 3 rounds, so he needed to finish. And although this fight was a very slow-paced fight at first, both did pick up the pace and they went back and forth, but Nassourdine got the better of the exchanges as he landed the better shots and had the better moments. But now here's the thing, I don't believe he should be next to fight Khamzat Chimaev for the belt. Not because some people say that this fight was boring, so neither Caio Borralho and him deserve a title shot, but just because he won't stand a chance. So I think it's better to give Khamzat Chimaev somebody who's going to stand a better chance against him when it comes to wrestling and grappling, and that's why I believe the winner of Rainier the Ritter versus Anthony Hernandez should be the one to fight Khamzat Chimaev next, not Nassourdine Imavov. But anyways, another potential fight for Nassourdine, other than the loser of Rainier the Ritter versus Anthony Hernandez, could be against Dricus du Plessis, since Nassourdine is already at a point where he has proven to be one of the best in the division. So a fight against him versus Dricus du Plessis will be a really entertaining fight that will tell us who's the best stand-up fighter in the division.